I told my dad's wife to drop dead in front of 50 people, and I'd say it again. My mom died 14 months ago. She left me her house and enough money to get through college. She planned it that way because she was the kind of mother who parented from beyond the grave to make sure I'd be okay. I moved in with my dad after she passed, not because I wanted to, because I was 16 and had no legal choice. His apartment is a 3-bedroom with him, his wife Diane, and her twin daughters who are my age. The twins are good people. I want to say that up front because none of what happened hard is their fault. My dad assumed my mom left me money, but that the house went to my aunt who's been staying there to take care of my grandmother. I didn't correct him because I don't trust him. I haven't trusted him since I was 12, and he missed my mom's surgery because Diane didn't want him to go. He chose her then. He's chosen her every time since. 2 months ago, he found out the house is mine. I don't know who told him. Doesn't matter. What matters is that the second he found out, everything changed. Suddenly, I was selfish for making the 5 of us live in a tiny apartment when I had a whole house sitting empty. I was spoiled for not sharing my inheritance. I was a terrible person for not helping the twins pay for college while they were taking out loans. Every conversation became about what I owed his new family with money my dead mother left me. Every dinner, every car ride, every quiet moment in the kitchen became another chance for Diane to remind me how unfair I was being. My dad sat next to her nodding like a man who'd forgotten which daughter came first. The twins' birthday party was at my grandmother's house. Dad's side. Big gathering. Family, friends, the twins' school friends, Diane's relatives. I bought them matching bracelets with their birthstones. They loved them. They loved me. Thanked me. Then one of them looked at me and said, "Is that really it though?" The room got quiet. I asked what else they were expecting. They looked at Diane and then back at me and said their mom told them I was planning to surprise them at the party by announcing we were all moving into my mom's house and that I'd be helping pay for their college. I looked at Diane. She had that smile on her face, the one she wears when she thinks she's cornered me in front of enough people that I'll fold. My grandmother asked her if this was true. Diane turned to me and said she didn't know what else she could do to make me stop being such a selfish bitch. She said I needed to pull my weight, help out, be fair. Something inside me that had been holding itself together for 14 months let go. I told her she could drop dead. I said my mother died for me to have these things, and if Diane wanted everything to be fair, then she should die too, so her daughters and I would all be motherless, and then I would share everything I had with them, because that would be the only version of fair that made any sense. The room split in half. My grandmother started yelling at my dad. My uncle stood up. Diane was screaming. My dad was screaming. The twins were frozen. It was chaos, and I stood in the middle feeling nothing, because there was nothing left to feel. The car ride home was silent except for the buzzing. Diane and my dad getting texts from family saying they were ashamed of them. Me getting texts from Diane's relatives, and a few of my own cousins calling me selfish. That last part's done. My cousins had always backed me. Finding out that the word inheritance was enough to flip them told me something about the people around me that I didn't want to know. I packed a bag that night. My grandmother picked me up the next morning. She didn't ask me to explain, just opened the door and said bring everything. We spent the day moving my stuff while I should have been at school, and she didn't say a word about it. The twins texted the next day, not angry, embarrassed. They said their mom told them weeks ago I'd agreed to everything, and they were shocked when I didn't announce it. Their friends who'd sent nasty messages apologized after the twins explained what really happened. I'm not paying for their college. That was never my responsibility. But I'm thinking about helping with books and housing, because they've had my back through all of this in a way my own father hasn't, and that means something. I'm going no contact with my dad. He watched his wife ambush me over money my dead mother left me, and his response was to yell at me. He didn't protect me when mom was alive, and he didn't protect me after she died, and at some point you stop waiting for someone to choose you. My cousins who texted asking for money after calling me selfish have been blocked. I'm living with my grandmother now. She makes me breakfast before school and doesn't ask for anything except to take out the trash on Tuesdays. I don't regret what I said to Diane. Maybe I should. Maybe a better person would. But my mother didn't survive 18 months of treatment just so her daughter's inheritance could fund someone else's fantasy of fairness. She survived it so I could have a future. And I'm going to have one whether my dad is in it or not.